In today's society, the perception is that racism is no longer a problem. Unfortunately, hate crimes are common. Any crime committed with a specific intent to cause harm to that person due to their race, religion, sexual orientation, or ethnicity is considered a hate crime. According to the latest FBI statistics, Michigan ranked third in the country for hate crimes with 556. Grand Rapids had the most hate crimes reported with 65. Out of those 65 hate crimes, 54 centered on race and ethnic origin. These statistics show that racial and ethnic bias remain a problem in West Michigan. In Kalamazoo, 2 student Intervarstiy Christian Fellowship groups located on the campus of Western Michigan University are working towards ethnic reconciliation and combating racial and ethnic stereotypes.
The national vision of Intervarstiy is to see students and faculty transformed, campuses renewed, and world changers developed.
There are 831 Intervarstiy chapters on 564 campuses in the U.S. At Western Michigan University, there are 5 chapters. Although the chapters are separate, their purpose and goals are the same. Gracie Biskey says there is a need to have multiple chapters on the campus.
There was a realization that in order to reach black students, we have to do something different. And so there's just too many hoops to jump through. Collegiate Black and Christian is an Intervarstiy chapter, and we're all part of this one organization that is now reaching black students and reaching white students and international students and graduate students. So we don't see it as separate, but as one organization that's actually doing its job to kind of cover the campus.
The 2 largest Intervarstiy Christian Fellowship chapters on campus are the original, which is multi-ethnic, and Collegiate Black and Christian. They meet and worship separately, but work together to learn, practice, and teach reconciliation. The idea that these 2 groups are working towards ethnic reconciliation, but are still separate organizations, seems to contradict their ultimate goal.
A chapter that had been in existence for about 50 years. It had about 300 predominantly white students in the chapter. So to begin influencing the chapter toward racial reconciliation by making it this place where everyone came together in that one place, it was too much. Going about it in a different way, it wasn't an issue not to deal with racial reconciliation, but it was an issue of we want to do this at a larger scale. We want the most number of white students, the most number of black students, the most number of international students dealing with this issue. So if we want that, we can set it up in different ways at the start that care for all of those people, and then begin to challenge them and then call them together.
Dave Biskey says the main way for chapters to learn about ethnic reconciliation is through Bible scripture. Other ways they teach ethnic reconciliation is through conferences, speakers, training sessions, and working with different cultures. Many of the students in Intervarstiy say they were blind to the diverse society in which we live in before they came to college.
It's really opened up my eyes to see that there is a world out there besides my own, that there are people who do come from all different backgrounds.
President of Collegiate Black and Christian, Michelle Miller, feels learning about ethnic reconciliation has shown her how to better resolve conflict.
I've learned that it's really hard. You grow up a certain type of way and you think that the way that you were raised is the right way. Everything else is like, no. So it's really hard to just work towards ethnic reconciliation. I've also learned that it's really rewarding.
Ethnic reconciliation is not something that can happen overnight, but a few small changes can go a long way.
Do something out of the ordinary to expand your knowledge, your understanding of different cultures. Go to activities that are much different than you're used to going.
I think part of the work starts with us smiling. Just seeing somebody, and who cares, they don't look like us, they're not part of the same group, but being able to smile at someone breaks some of that barrier.
In a society as diverse as ours, there's a long way to go before racial and ethnic biases can be eliminated. But applying these helpful hints in your everyday life can go a long way towards ethnic reconciliation. For Western Student News, I'm Jennifer Weidman.